whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The following broadcast is an official production of the Faulkner Sports Network.
Oh, and takes the kill right there. Now there's only one guy left. He knows exactly where he is. Throws grenade. Nice! Excellent.
Yes.
Dish gonna try to slip around the back here. Oh, gets one. And a second!
It's around. Down.
Really?
Yeah, just down to Will, who's the only one left.
Looks like we got
Alright, takes two though.
kills.
Wow.
It's all down to Brandon and Cole now. Fires at one guy coming off his balcony. Gets one kill. Oh my gosh, the long-range headshot with the pistol. Looks like CornPop's trying to set up a long shot here, but doesn't even have op. He's just got a rifle. Oh, wow. And does. What a shot.
The equivalent of Molly from counter-terrorist. Oh, nice read on that first pick.
Nice.
And the second.
Nice.
Welcome in, one and all. Thank you so much for being here with us for CSGO. We got the game all ready and revved up, ready to go. And we're going to be going live to our feed here in just a second. If I can get the remote to participate. I am by myself tonight. It's a late night one, and we would like to go ahead and thank you all for being in here. And also a big thanks to Murray State. We actually had to reschedule this game. It was initially supposed to be in spring break, which is next week. So we had to reschedule for a different time. As you can imagine, nobody wanted to come in on the Friday of spring break. So we appreciate Murray State being magnanimous with their time and being willing to work with us on that schedule. So here we are, ready to play some CSGO, and like I said, we are playing the Murray State Racers tonight in a best-of-3 match of CSGO. And I tell you what, while we're waiting on all of the details, let's go ahead and take a look inside Regitar USA High-Res Arena and meet the team. So you can see there, we've got tonight over there on your far left, that is Brandon Dishmon, otherwise known as SuperDish. And then if you look over there right under the Faulkner F-Wing shield, the little symbol there for Faulkner University there, that is Ethan Dixon or RapterKlaw. And then on the other side of the arena, we've got Andrew Grete, Joonubis, who is getting ready. And in the middle there we have the captain, Cole Armstrong, CornPop. And then on the far right, we've got Will Howard, who is FolkHydra. So all the guys are ready, pretty revved up and ready to go. You know, this was a weird one because it's Wednesday night. And as you know, Faulkner is a Christian school. We had church on Wednesday night. The building actually closes. The multiplex isn't even open until 8:30. But thankfully, Murray was willing to work with us from the schedule perspective, and we said, you know, we'd love to do it earlier, but the thing is, we all have church, and the building's locked up, so we wouldn't be able to do it anyway, and they said, sure, we'll do it at 9 o'clock. So here we are, 9 o'clock, and getting ready to get the game underway here now. It looks like they're in queue And so they'll be sending me the code to get in game here in just a second. Of course, once that happens, you do have to remember that we will have about a 2.5, 3 minute delay on that. So just be aware of that fact. And looks like the guys are getting everything finished up here. But anyway, we are currently sort of in a holding pattern, but we will get back to the action here in just a second. Thank you so much for being here with us, as always. And a lot of big things going on with Faulkner Esports. I figure I'll just go ahead and give you a quick update on that because there is a lot going on. So tomorrow we have a Smash Bros game against Missouri Southern at 6 p.m. And then Friday we have more CSGO. So if you're just a big CSGO fan, really love you some CSGO, want to get in on the Counter-Strike, we have all of that available to you at any moment. Okay, they're giving me the code to get logged in here, so we will do that here in just a second. There we go. And we'll be jumping into that here momentarily. Like I said, there is a slight delay, but you'll be seeing things pretty much live. Wait, I did that wrong. But we certainly do appreciate you being here with us and being patient. We've got some great action coming up for you here in just a second. So, okay, we should be getting connected now. So it will just be a minute, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to our news feed. So let's go ahead and do that. It looks like we're in queue right now. Okay, there we go. We're in warm-up. No, we are not in warm-up. There we go. So gonna go ahead and get started here in just a minute. Watching RapterKlaw right now. And now FolkHydra. Alright, so we're in warm-up here, and I've got to step away for just a minute, and we'll be right back. But you guys can watch them warm up while I do that. Back. Thank you so much for being patient with us there. And we're almost through the warm up round. Faulkner here. All right, got someone hiding in bathroom. And gets one kill from FolkHydra. Alright, so they're in knife round now. Oh, no, they're not. Sorry. My mistake. They'll probably do knife round next. Alright, so it's a very slow fall there. Alright, so Murray wins the knife round, which I believe means that they have picked to do terrorist first. Which should be interesting. You know, Faulkner has done, I would say, generally better as CT, but they have been working on their terrorist strats for Vertigo specifically, so it may behoove them to go terrorists first, but it looks like they're going to be CTs first. Alright, getting everything together. Getting ready for the pistol round. And in they go. Ex-Gavo. Throwing flash there. CornPop gets one kill. And here they go. They're about to plant on right behind, I believe that's air conditioner is the call out for that one. Or AC. So already we have FolkHydra and SuperDish down. Can Faulkner make a push here and get to bomb? So CornPop's going to try to sleep. He and RapterKlaw are probably going to try to double this one. Oh, and they get Joonubis and RapterKlaw. Oh, no. CornPop was by himself having a 4v1. And even worse, they weren't able to hold off long enough to make them blow themselves up with a bomb afterward. So that means that Murray is going to be on the economy advantage here. But we do see that RapterKlaw and FolkHydra are at least going to get upgraded pistols. Alright, that's one kill for Joonubis. And one for RapterKlaw. So now, SuperDish is the only one left. And they get Dish. Wow. And after only taking one of their guys, they did get Hambone, but that was it. So you can see there that there is a growing discrepancy between the econ of both these teams, but it's by no means massive. The Eagles are just going to have to figure out their game plan here. And it looks like the terrorists are going to rush mid and go A. And it looks like Faulkner has figured that out. They're starting to rotate there. And already some casualties on the Faulkner side. They've got FolkHydra, Joonubis, and RapterKlaw. Tinder's going to plant here. And Quibus gets SuperDish. SuperDish just made a bad peek there. So now it's down to CornPop. And that's not a good position to be in. Once you've got bomb like that, I mean, a 4v1's hard no matter what the situation surrounding it is. But the issue there and the reason that it's hard to save is because you haven't run one around yet. You really need some econ. You need to take out some of their guys. But because they have bomb and they're guarding site, it forces you to be the one to peek. And so it's one of the funny dynamics about CSGO is that you have this really fantastic advantage as the CT by guarding site. Ooh. And a quick kill on FolkHydra. But once the bomb is planted, that goal is, or that dynamic is essentially reversed. Where you force the CTs to have to be aggressive. And down to just Joonubis and RapterKlaw as bomb gets planted. And Joonubis usually plays more of an entry fragger role, but he's lasted the longest on this round, which is a bit unusual. He's the one that goes in first and does call-outs, but of course the fact that he's CT means that he's not doing that, you know, yeah, he's just got to get out of here, got to save. Well, Joonubis saved a little bit, but not a ton. Still, it was the right call in the situation that he had. I don't begrudge him for saving there at all. It's exactly what he should have done. Alright, so SuperDish running point here. Tech B. And Xgavo is going to throw in the incendiary. And it looks like Murray has decided to break up their team and attack on two fronts, which is a bold move. So far, it has not worked out for them the way that they'd want, but they are only down by one guy. Oh, and now it's evened up with... Oh, man. NB getting 2 kills, and CornPop gets 1. Now we're down to a 1v2, and Tinder is already down to 30 HP, so if he can just catch the right angle on this. Alright, so they're going to throw Molly and plant. So now CornPop, oh, and gets opt on B site. That was the worst possible scenario. And it's a shame because if he had peeked just a little earlier, he would have been still planting bomb and couldn't have opted him that way. I mean, of course, it's impossible for CornPop to know that, but it would have been really great if he had just been lucky enough to peek a little sooner and the guy would have not been able to look out the way that he did. Could have very well been intentional, by the way. It would not... Ooh. Get FolkHydra right off. Trying to sneak up the backside. of A here. All right, they're going to throw Molly. Right, is going to pick up an what is that, an MK? And in a firefight here with bomb about to go off, just RapterKlaw left. And the biggest part about that is not just that they wind up winning by elimination, but more importantly, that they were able to do so before bomb killed them all. So now you can see Faulkner at a fairly substantial econ disadvantage. But the thing is, this game is real swingy. They're down by 6, but they could come back and make a pretty big splash here if they wanted. I mean, not if they wanted, if they were capable of doing it. I'm sure they're trying their best. Ooh. And what looked like a surefire kill for SuperDish actually winds up with him getting killed. Came around and swept that corner a little too wide. CornPop gets a kill there. And RapterKlaw with the kill. Alright, down to a 2v2. Can RapterKlaw and CornPop wingman this thing? Or just hold out, you know, that's a possibility as well. Alright, so they've now planted at B side, and now they're going to scurry to get to B. So what you're going to see is Hambone is going to camp out here right around stair and try to catch them as they try to disarm bomb. Smart play. He gets one. Now it's down to RapterKlaw. And he winds up getting it. Man. I think if RapterKlaw had a little more HP, he probably would have been okay. But unfortunately, he was already at half when that kerfuffle started. And exchanging blows here, trading a little bit. Oh no. And Hambone with the kill is going to make this very difficult for Faulkner. 2v4. And so here they are. They're all kind of ganged up and about to plant. Gonna try to scope him here with the AWP. Alright, throws Molly. And it does take a little HP off of CornPop, but not a ton. So they're both kind of pinned down here, and they're going to have to do something fast. The timer on bomb is starting to go down. Yeah, superior numbers here winning out. And props to Faulkner for at least getting one kill and coming close to a second, but 2v4, that's a darn near impossible mountain to climb, especially when bomb's already been planted. At least if they have to plant, they'll have to make some space and cover the guy while he's planting, but they already had bomb planted by the time they were there. That's just a very difficult situation to have to go head on against 4 guys. You can't even really do a pincer move at that point. And that's really been the problem with the Faulkner team so far, that they've struggled to get a foothold here, is that they start getting a numbers disadvantage. By the way, excellent kill by CornPop there to put them at an advantage. Ooh, and FolkHydra gets taken out. There was a trade there, but now we're down to a 3v3. All right. And Joonubis takes Xgavo. And Hambone getting a good kill there on A site. So now it's down to SuperDish and Joonubis. Can they eke one out here? Now, luckily, bomb is down but has not been planted. So the terrorists can't win that way. They may, it looks like Hambone's going to go grab bomb here. Or at least try to. SuperDish by himself and is about to have to fight on two fronts here. And SuperDish sees him. Gonna have to back up here. Gets him. Nice, SuperDish. Way to be patient. Play the long game. Come on, Dish. Alright, he's gonna try to go under here. And now that he's got bomb, he is a little bit more of a threat. I see what he's doing. So you see what he did there is he made some noise to psych SuperDish out to make him think he's going B and then snuck back to A. Come on, Dish. Yep, and he's planting. That's not good. Now puts Dish on the... Yes! Attaboy, Dish! All right, so that's going to be a win for the Eagles. Look at Dish coming in with the clutch play. And that really does help. They have very much needed some econ on their side here, and they get it, which is nice. Also, while they're getting set up here with smoke. Oh, and the AWP from... Oh, well-placed molly by... And they get RapterKlaw and FolkHydra. This is shaping up to not be a good round. You were hoping that once they close that economy gap, the Eagles would make a big stand here, but it looks like Murray State decided to really push. And they had enough of an advantage from earlier rounds on money that they've been able to do that. And you'll see that they also have the advantage on utility, which makes a big difference as well. All right, CornPop with one kill. Ooh, gets the AWP. That is big. FolkHydra throwing mollies, trying to protect A site. But Murray takes FolkHydra out. Very good use of smoke there, which takes a lot of HP off of RapterKlaw. But Joonubis getting a kill and now has bomb. So now it's down to SuperDish in the 3v1. Things are not looking good for the Faulkner faithful. And bomb is down and gets opped by Inbox. Why do people have to type inaudible names? I'm not making fun of the guy's name. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I'm just saying, like, do you have to make your screen name a series of random letters that you just punched out on a keyboard? Does that stand for anything? Alright, they throw Molly. Alright, so they've set up shop here trying to take A. And it looks like we're going to have someone rotate. Ooh! They take FolkHydra. FolkHydra had a bad peek there in a 1v2. And takes out Joonubis. And gets CornPop as well. Now, the issue there that you're seeing is Murray State has taken heavy damage from the Eagles. But they haven't gotten any kills until just now when SuperDish took him out. And I think that the biggest issue with that is you're seeing the difference there, and that's what really made the difference in this match, is that Faulkner was getting a lot of damage but wasn't getting kills. The other team was making headshots and getting kills on 1 or 2 taps. And that really did become the difference in that last round. Faulkner has to get more accurate with their shooting, especially considering how deep in the hole they are with a 10-round lead. Faulkner's going to have to make some headshots and good use of utility if they want to win this round. And it looks like the Racers are going to go A here. Exchanging some blows. Bomb is on site. And the Eagles are kind of spread out. Which, I mean, as a CT makes sense. And they planted. And now it's just up to SuperDish. And SuperDish gets cornered up on Grete there. Or scaffolding, whatever the name of that call out is. I think it's scaffolding. Scaffold. So a slow start for the Eagles on that one. Just had a rough couple rounds there. And the AWP for a kill on FolkHydra. And another headshot on SuperDish. And they get CornPop as well. So very quickly it's down to just RapterKlaw. And RapterKlaw does get a kill, but unfortunately is killed immediately after. So, not a great round, but also not a blowout, which is going to help Faulkner on the economy side. Now, interesting strategy here. Murray State has decided to go full shotgun. CornPop takes one. Alright, and they get 2 with quibs, but unfortunately the captain is taken out. Gavo with the twin Berettas. Gonna throw flashbang. So now it's down to a 3v3. Alright. And they take RapterKlaw and SuperDish. Now it's down to just Joonubis. What will Joonubis do here? He's got to get the bombs quick, and this is the worst possible place to go, in my opinion. Oh, and Inbeats jumps right off the edge of the cliff, gets killed by the environment. So now Joonubis going to have to rush, and I don't think he's going to make it. Nope. Even with the defusal kit, did not have enough time to eke out a win there. So that's going to be halftime. We're going to see Faulkner get a chance to play terrorist. And Murray State's going to be counter-terrorist. So Faulkner on the pistol round. It's not match point, but it's only one away from match point, so they decide to spend a little money even on the pistol round. Alright, Joonubis is killed first, but does put some damage on them. And very quickly, we're down to just RapterKlaw. Alright, RapterKlaw. He does have bomb, so that does give him some advantage. But RapterKlaw is taken, and now it is match point. Alright, so CornPop gets one kill. Alright. And they're trying to get him with a SuperDish with some suppression fire. Bomb is planted. And now it's just down to Niskill, but there we go. Good job, boys. And match point again. Now, granted, it is not often that you see a team come back from 1-14 like Faulkner was at one point. But crazier things have happened, and CornPop just misjudges how much HP he has left, tries to jump down, and actually dies from environmental damage. Ooh, and slips back into smoke. They do get plant. But now SuperDish is the only one left. This is not looking good. Come on, SuperDish. And is killed by knife. He was already at pretty low. And now Hambone, the only one left. And that's going to be game. Well, they actually had a very good last round. They just weren't able to seal the deal, unfortunately. But that's how it goes. We'll be waiting here for just a minute as we wait for the next match to start. And we'll be back to that in just a minute. Our team is currently in waiting. So that will be loading up here in just a second, and we'll get you right back to the action for round 2. Hopefully one that'll do a little bit better for Faulkner. And you saw one of the big differences there is Murray State was much more consistent with their headshots, and that makes a big difference. And because of that, they were able to win more consecutive rounds, which was allowing them to get better guns, which again was allowing them to make more headshots. And so you can see how this is kind of a perpetual cycle, that once they start getting on a roll, they can really start rolling. And that's what happened in the last round. So what Faulkner's going to have to do is it's going to have to do a little bit better in the pistol round and in the early rounds. And it looks like our next map is going to be Mirage, I believe. So they're getting warmed up over there. It looks like it's going to be about 4.5 minutes until the next one. And all the guys are back and jumping in to warm up right now. So we'll go ahead and throw warm up on. Probably. There we go. SuperDish and FolkHydra. Fairly nice shot coming out of T-ramp. Which if you say it too fast, you could say T-rump, which is something completely different. By the way, props to you if you get that reference, because that one is really obscure. It's from Honest Trailer's Pokemon Sun. Very niche meme there. And CornPop, because he is such a bad dude. Going around, taking some practice. And I actually do have a personal connection to Murray. And you see their FolkHydra playing around a little bit. But yeah, I actually have a connection to Murray on a personal basis. My aunt actually works there. So if you happen to be watching the stream, hi Aunt April. Just a reminder, we are at halftime, just getting warmed up for Mirage. And the current score is Murray 1, Faulkner 0. Faulkner just had a little bit of trouble rolling in the first round. But hopefully they'll be able to pull some stuff together. Some fancy shooting in the subsequent rounds. And we're about 2 minutes away from game time. So that's good news. And X-Gavo with the AWP. I'll be honest, I'm one of those guys that really can't AWP. I like my rifle. I don't really use anything else, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I mean, some guys are just deadly with them. CornPop's one of them. CornPop, I've seen him take a guy out in mid-air, just jumped up and sniped the guy right out of the air. So, if you can get it, it can be a powerful, game-changing element when used correctly. And by used correctly, I mean by people that are not me. FolkHydra hanging out on that little platform in front of Palace. Oh, an Excavo with the pistol. And I'm not sure who that was, but somebody was bunny hopping over there. You know how crazy that would be if people could do that in real life? Like, you got American troops and the Taliban out somewhere, and there's one guy just like jumping 10 feet in the air towards someone. That would be hard to hit. Alright, looks like we got knife round. And Joonubis, or as I like to call him, the Angry Barney. Now they're going to go after Tinder. This will be interesting to see how long Tinder can survive. Oh, not long apparently. FolkHydra. Look at FolkHydra being good with the knife. And RapterKlaw adjusting his non-existent silencer. Well, I think Dish is making enough noise. I mean, I know it doesn't count, it's a warm-up round, but still. It's just funny to watch him going off like that. Oy. So we are at the 10 o'clock mark. And we're about to start first official round. Here we go. We are underway, getting ready for the pistol round. Although it looks as though you got Team Murray State actually spending a little money on the pistol round. Of course, Joonubis bought a submachine as well. All right, Hambone gonna try to slip into B here. So it looks like Faulkner is gonna rush B through apps. And bomb is down. Can they hold this position? All right, there you go, CornPop. Now it's down to a 3v3. And they got a man in market. They take down Excavo. Just one left. Come on, boys. Now, Nibblicuskin is going to do his best to buy as much time that even if he dies, and he's not going to be successful in that because the bomb is not going to go off. So, good early lead for Faulkner. That's exactly what they needed to do. They needed to get an early lead to get an econ advantage, which I would actually argue is more important for the team that's playing terrorists first. And the reason is because the counter-terrorist econ is more important to them. Because when you're playing defense, you want to get the op early, you want to get better guns early. It's just easier to play defense with better stuff. And the counter-terrorist arsenal is more expensive. So the econ advantage is even more important. So FolkHydra and Inbukaskin trade. Oh, and a nice shot. So now it's a 2v1, but RapterKlaw is very low on health, and now so is Joonubis. They're going to have to pull a rabbit out of their hat for this one. Now it's down to just RapterKlaw. And they're able to get a headshot on him. Although, really any shot probably would have killed him at that point. Alright, so now we have tie ball game. Let's see if Faulkner can answer here. If I had to guess, they're gonna go B again. Yep, they're gonna go B through apps. And that's actually good because B does, I would say, terrace slightly. So Faulkner already taken some damage and not dishing much out. Oh, but they get... What? That was weird. My mic went out for a second. Hope I'm not having battery issues. Alright, sorry about that. And now they're down to SuperDish, who gets killed right outside of or tunnel. Faulkner unfortunately only able to take one kill in what looked like a promising round to begin with, but they just got behind and never were able to dig out of that hole. Got left with only SuperDish, who honestly at that point probably should have tried A. I mean, I don't think that he would have been able to be successful regardless. It was a 1v4, but if I'm him in that position, I'm already basically in tunnel. I just slip to connector and do anything I can to get bombed down on A site. Alright, so they're going to try mid here. Not a bad plan. Alright, so Faulkner already at a numbers deficit if you look at damage. They do have 3v3, but... Ooh. Murray getting FolkHydra with the pistol. And now RapterKlaw as well. And they do the same to CornPop. Man. Rough way to start this round. Here they go. They're going to try to rush B through apps again. Oh, and 2 quick kills. And they get him through tunnel. RapterKlaw now by himself. Throws frag grenade. He's just going to slip through tunnel here. Man. Don't peek. Don't peek. Yeah. I don't want to be hard on RapterKlaw. I know his back was against the wall, and I know that he probably had guys on the other side coming in. But it's just really hard to peek through that side of tunnel. Like, when you're the one coming down, it's really hard to peek and come out on top of that. Now, he was the only guy left. He probably figured, might as well just go for broke because his buddies are going to come up and flank me if I don't. And I understand that. But it's just really unfortunate that RapterKlaw was stuck in that position. He really was stuck in a rock and a hard place. Come on, CornPop. Right, Tinder throws Molly and uses Op to take out CornPop, who is coming through the backside of Palace. And now we're in trouble. Yeah, they just surrounded him and did a pincer move. Which you can do when you have superior numbers like that. Getting a little bit deeper into this round now. Faulkner needs to answer and do something here, start gaining some ground back. They could turn it around here. It is not uncommon for a team to go 5 straight rounds and then start losing ground after that. That's actually pretty common in the meta of CSGO right now. The game has gotten very swingy. So let's hope that that happens in this round as well and it swings back in our favor. Alright, so the team sneaking through tunnel. Xgavo is there at the top waiting though and gets the first kill on RapterKlaw. And they take down SuperDish as well, who peeks through. Joonubis tries to... Yeah, not gonna work. Yeah, they're watching for the flank. Good on them to have that kind of foresight. And they do get a kill off of it. So, good on them watching their backs, but unfortunately, Xgavo sneaks around back and grabs both of them. Hambone able to get RapterKlaw and a little bit of damage on CornPop. He's gonna sneak around and try to flank B. So now Faulkner is in a rock and a hard place, although they do get a kill right there, so good for them. They're getting hit on both sides. But, you know, getting some trades... Murray does eventually come out on top of that, but they lost 2 guys and came darn close to losing a 3rd. And a missed frag grenade there. Alright, SuperDish with the op. Unfortunately, Xgavo also has a op back in jungle and takes 3. My word. Xgavo with the op wound up getting 4 of our guys in that round. Right, so looks like Murray's got 2 mid, 1 on B, and our guys are rushing B. This may be Faulkner's opportunity to start digging out of the hole. All right, got 1. Takes a shot from Market. And they've got 2 of them pinned down at Market. Oh, nice. RapterKlaw with the kill. So close. That point he just had 2 guys on him and there wasn't much he could do. But a valiant effort. RapterKlaw actually had a really good round that round. That is one thing that can be a bit unfortunate. Sometimes you have a guy that just has a really good round, but it doesn't connect with all the other guys having a good round. And that is even true of traditional sports. For example, in baseball, you may have one guy that's just gangbusters, just pitching basically lights out, but his team can't put together any offense that round. Or you may have one or two guys that are just killing it at the plate, but they're not getting any help or support from their other guys, and so they're getting triples and doubles, but not getting home. And that happens in sports from time to time. Unfortunately, Faulkner has been seeming to have that issue tonight. And Hambone able to get a good shot on Op. Oh no, CornPop's molly misses. He does still get the kill, but now he's pinned himself in. Yeah, I don't think that CornPop could have made anything happen there in a 4v1, but you got to give him credit there that he got the one kill and probably would have gotten more if he hadn't accidentally mollied off of the ceiling. Because that just trapped him in where he was. Sometimes, especially in CSGO, things that look like little mistakes actually become very costly. Excavo gets one with Op. And RapterKlaw getting a nice kill, but unfortunately he's killed immediately afterward. And they've got an Excavo now. Tinder goes down. So now it's a 3v2. Joonubis apparently getting hit by a frag grenade, or at least the corner of one. Well, it has a radius, not a corner, but you know what I mean. They gotta do something. Dead gummit. Man. You hate to see that. Faulkner really should have won that round. The thing is, I know that you're worried about getting killed yourself, but when they smoke bomb like that, you just fire into smoke as much as you can. And you aim at head, because even though you can't see where you're shooting, and I get that that's something that it's a little bit of the luck of the draw, but you never stop shooting. Like, you don't just give up on hitting the target there. And I hate to be overly critical, but being the coach, I can do that from time to time. You just aim at where the head's supposed to be and fire away as much as you can into smoke. There's no reason that Faulkner should have lost that round. Good to see that they're doing better in this one, though. They've got it down to a 3v1, and it's just Nibbucasigan. And there we go. Joonubis with a little bit of redemption. Taking the round. So Faulkner actually playing this extremely well because they had success at B. I think Murray was expecting them to go B again, but instead they go A. But unfortunately, it looks like it may not matter. Now RapterKlaw is by himself, gets one kill. Throws frag grenade. Come on, RapterKlaw. Yeah, unfortunately wasn't able to dig it out there, but RapterKlaw with a valiant effort by himself winds up getting a kill, comes close to getting a second, and the only reason he was overtaken there was because of that machine gun of ex-Guavos. I said Guavo. Gavo. But that's part of the game, too. All right. They take one, take two. Javo and Tinder are down, but so is SuperDish. Now they smoke apps. And we're down to a 3v2. Oh. I stand corrected. Fight here in Sniper's Nest. Nice! CornPop with the app. Good shot. Gets him in that little... I don't even know what you call it, but that walkway over stairs and connector. Kind of slipped in and opped him there. So now it's just Murray in B. I don't know why they don't just go ahead and plant A. CornPop's got to have something up his sleeve here. Uh-oh. Now it's just FolkHydra. Wow. Good on FolkHydra. And that is going to be halftime. That was round 15. So that is halftime for this round. Now we're going to see Murray State play terrorist and see what Faulkner's defense looks like. All right, and that's going to be 1-1. Inbelkisgend and CornPop have already been taken off the map. Ooh. And Q Gibbs getting some kills, but look at Will with the double kill. Nice. Well done. FolkHydra having a fantastic round. RapterKlaw picking up one of the opposing team's pistols, and here they go, planting at A. So luckily the Eagles did figure out that that's what they were doing, so they're going to slip through. Why is the camera showing us this? Oh, because he's... Oh, this is not good. Yeah. That's trouble. It's a shame he was waiting there for him. So now it's down to FolkHydra. Alright, FolkHydra gets one kill. But he's got to defuse. Come on. Ah. Well, Will was at least able to hang on long enough that he forced him to stay on site to take out or to get taken out by bomb. So that at least does kill their economy a little bit. I mean, yes, Murray State wins the round, and that's never what you want to see. However, he won the round in the worst possible way, which is his team gets wiped out too. Now, considering how far ahead Murray State is, that's not a huge difference, but it's a big enough difference that it will affect their buying decisions. Although here, very quickly, Faulkner already has 4 guys down, and RapterKlaw is by himself, but still gets... Yeah, just gets pincered by 4 dudes, and there's just nothing you can do in that situation. So Murray State goes to 14. And remember, they won the first round, which means they only have to get to 16 this round to win the whole thing. I don't think that's what SuperDish meant to do. Alright, so Murray State gets the first kill on Joonubis. SuperDish gets taken down, but CornPop getting a nice kill there on Hambone. And a second kill on Gavo. But unfortunately, they got the terrorists hiding back in jungle. And another one up there near Palace. It is up to FolkHydra to take this, and I don't know that he can, the way he's situated. He coming around behind? Yep. Will did figure out what was going on, but he figured it out too late. So this is match point. Faulkner gonna have to win 13 straight to win this one. See, guys, I can math. Just because I'm a Bible major doesn't mean I can't math. Actually, I had to do a lot of math in my last assignment as a Bible major. I was doing a research paper on the chronology of Judges, and that was not easy. Alright, so we've already got a lot of utility being used here with this Murray State team trying to take a site. It looks like that was actually a distraction. They made a lot of noise and burned all their utility on A so that they can sneak around to B, but Faulkner is not taking the bait. It's actually really well done by Faulkner. I'm not sure if they're going to win this one, but they got the majority of kills there because they were smart enough to not take the bait there. However, Murray does still have bomb. Come on, boys. You guys got this. Alright, SuperDish taking one. Come on, SuperDish. Alright. NC He's got op. It may be smarter for the guys to just wait him out. Oh, he's going to come behind. Watch it. He Zeused him. Yeah! There you go, Joonubis with the op. Alright, so match point again. Faulkner hangs on by the skin of their teeth, but man, it is gorgeous. Murray making some interesting purchases here. Gavo's got the double Beretta. In Buxelgenden has Zeus. And INF has shotgun? Ooh. And very quickly they have advantage here. RapterKlaw with a nice shot, but not enough to get kill. And is able to smoke apps. Oh, and takes the shot. Man, good smoke by him. Good use of utilities. Good fundamentals there. And he takes a little HP off of RapterKlaw, but not enough. So now RapterKlaw in market. Oh, and takes a nice kill there. Tinder is down. Now it's a 2v2. Come on, guys. Look at Faulkner making a rally here. Come on, boys. Let's go. So bomb is on site. Faulkner knows where bomb is. All right, and takes one. Now it's just Gavo. And with only 23 seconds left, Gavo has to do something. Gets the twin Berettas, but he is down to 2 HP, so it's just him versus RapterKlaw. I think RapterKlaw's got this one. Yeah! There you go. I'm proud of Faulkner, making quite a rally here. It's a little bit of a slow start, but they are really cooking with peanut oil now. Alright, good use of utility here. Get a smoke T-ramp. And it looks like Faulkner positioned themselves wisely here. Alright, Gavo's down. IFC is down. Oh! And now it's down to Hambone. Man, look at Faulkner. Yeah! Joonubis for the win! So an interesting combination of smoke and molly on T-ramp, which is hard to do. You have to space them just right to get that. Oh, and gets him in smoke. Unfortunately, SuperDish was hiding in smoke, but his leg was sticking out. But a kill on Guavo and Tinder, and now we're down to a 3v3. Ooh, and INF is able to slip around the corner there and take down Joonubis. Unfortunate for the Faulkner team. They're going to plant, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on Faulkner. Oh, and takes the kill. Nice. Down to a 2v2 again. We have evened things up. Come on, guys. You can do this, Eagles. Hambone, very smart use of the smoke there to not have to give up his position with Molly. Willing to sacrifice some HP for it. Oh gosh, it's down to just FolkHydra now. Where is Folk? Alright, FolkHydra takes one. Down to a 1v1. Come on, not go, Will, go! Ah! Man! That's gonna be a Murray win right there. Tough way for that one to end. Faulkner was really making a fantastic rally there at the tail end of that, but unfortunately, we're not able to take it home. Really hate to see that. Oop, sorry about that. Yeah, so unfortunately, that's going to be ball game this evening. That's all we've got for you tonight. Won't be able to do a post-game show because I don't have a production crew. But I really hate that we're not able to do something like that, because this actually would be one that would have a really fantastic post-game show. It's really unfortunate that we don't have anybody else here to run production while we're doing that. I tell you what, we may be able to do this here in just a second. Why don't I see if well, no, I wouldn't be able to do the setup in that amount of time. All right, well, I guess that's going to be it for this evening. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in. That final score is going to be Murray State 2, Faulkner 0, but man, couldn't be more proud of the way that they made a rally here at the tail end of the game tonight. Did want to make you aware of a few things before we go. Tomorrow is Super Smash Brothers, which is going to be versus Missouri Southern State at 6 p.m. So be sure to check that out. And of course, Friday, we have more CSGO, because the game that we did tonight is actually not this week's game, but next week's game. We had to reschedule to tonight because of spring break. So we will be off all of next week, but we do have more Smash Bros. Tomorrow. We have CSGO on Friday. That is going to be our last game of the season, and that will be against Norwich University. And that's going to be at 6 o'clock, so be sure to check us out if you're a big CSGO fan. Be back here at 6 p.m. to watch the final game of the season. And League of Legends, we're actually not sure about that one. They have requested a reschedule, but we haven't found an appropriate time to reschedule. So just be sure to check out all of our social media, and we'll be able to make you aware of when all of that is going to be taking place. Don't worry, we will be sure to notify you as soon as we know what time it's going to start. 3 p.m. tomorrow, which is an early game for us, has been proposed, but we're not 100% sure that we're going to be able to pull that one off. So we will let you know. I will get that information to you as soon as possible. But right now, we can't say for sure that that game is going to occur tomorrow. We will let you know. And I'm excited about League of Legends getting started. It's been a while. We've been patiently waiting for the League of Legends schedule to drop. Riot Games had a little bit of a discrepancy, so we've been trying to figure that out. But we do have that coming up here in just a little bit. So League of Legends will either be starting this week or the week that we return from spring break. So we will let you know about all of that, and I'll try to post a schedule, if not tonight, hopefully tomorrow, when we can get all of that sorted out. But in the meantime, that is going to be it for one final time. Our final score this evening was Murray 2, Faulkner 0. And that's going to be it for us this evening. Thank you so much for being with us. And really tough break for the Eagles. Hate that they weren't able to pull one out, but hopefully they can pull out a victory against Norwich this upcoming Friday. Thank you so much for being with us. That's going to be it for our broadcast, and we will be back here tomorrow for sure at 6 p.m., maybe at 3 p.m. if we can get that early League of Legends game in. In the meantime, stay the course, friends.
The preceding broadcast was an official presentation of Faulkner University. It may not be redistributed without the express written consent of the Faulkner University Athletic Department. Regitar USA High-Res Arena is sponsored by Regitar USA. The national anthem was performed by the Faulkner University Chorus. If you would like to learn more about the Faulkner Esports program, visit our official website at FaulknerEagles.com or follow us on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for all the latest news and events. Thank you for watching, and soar Eagles!